Class 8 probe and launch it off. It's a hell of a way to transport a Federation dignitary.
Come into 3-1, Mark 113.
We are on a course precisely parallel to the probe, sir.
Increase speed to warp 8.9.
8.9, aye.
All sensors aft. Scanning.
Data, if we project our course beyond the rendezvous coordinates, what lies ahead?
As far as I can determine, sir, very little. There are 4 colonies in the Baratta system, as well as 9 other outposts scattered throughout the sector.
I have it, sir. Bearing 05, Mark 231. Velocity, warp 9.
I see it.
Adjust speed to intercept. Probe is coming up to starboard. Range, 8200. Tractor beam ready. Pistol forge.
Transporter ready, Captain.
Range now, 7500. Steady she goes. Probe is standing abeam. Engage tractor beam.
Transporter beam locked, Captain.
Energize.
Probe aboard, Captain.
Acknowledged, number 1.
I'll welcome our visitor.
Resume original course and speed.
Aye, sir.
All the energy they have for a little while there. They used a transporter, a tractor beam going warp 9. These crystals were hot. Crystals were hot.
All yours, Commander.
This is just snap over.
Something wrong, Doctor?
I'm not sure. The readings are quite interesting.
I greet you. I am Kalar.
Noch ne Kelchnes.
You speak Klingon.
A little. I'm Commander William Riker. This is Chief Medical Officer Catherine Pulaski. Hope your voyage wasn't too unpleasant.
Klingons are not supposed to mind hardship. Nonetheless, I am delighted to get that damned coffin.
I don't blame you. It's not the most luxurious accommodation Starfleet has to offer.
Whoever said getting there was half the fun never rode in a Class 8 probe.
How are you feeling? Your vital signs are rather atypical for a Klingon.
No doubt because I am only half Klingon. Oh, yes, my father was Klingon. My mother was human.
There's a lot of mixed marriage. Very tough.
Captain,
Forceful Klingon.
allow me to present Special Federation Emissary Kalar.
Welcome aboard. I'm Jean-Luc Picard. This is Counselor Troy, Lieutenant Commander Data,
He's gonna be right.
and this is Lieutenant...
Worf. So this is where you've been hiding. I told you we'd meet again. Aren't you going to greet me?
I have nothing to say to you.
Haven't changed a bit. Well, I missed you too.
She's more than just a bitch. She's a Klingon.
Number 1 in fishing. That cat.
Min-Cutter 65 amp trolling motor at Academy, $149.
That's right. The difference at Academy is the price. That's right, Bubba. Hey, hi there. Hi. Look at this deal. Pretty good, huh? Yeah. Well, Toyota lets the sticker do the talking. Great deals like me are everywhere. Right.
What's it doing now?
lying down.
What is that?
I don't know what it is. You can't see. You can't see. You can't hear. You're lying down in a box.
Going warp
9. God.
What is that?
You don't know.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
We know what.
What?
What the game's doing.
What
is that?
It's not a game. What does it do though?
It's a videotape.
A video game.
But it's not. This isn't the game. This is a demo.
That's even
What?
more confusing. There were a lot of demos I
What?
never
You
had.
have to go upstairs to find
You gotta go see it.
Yeah,
It's always in another room too.
Yeah.
Like a light, clean citrus taste.
This better not be made. Taste like it's made no power.
Yeah, what if
Big
someone
ol'
pointed a
thing.
gun to you and said you have to drink this
Close
entire can of Coke in one gulp? That's not
Oh,
No, don't even bother, man.
Hurry up. Klingon ship, the Tom. That ship was sent out over 75 years ago.
When the Federation and the Klingon Empire were still at war.
The message was directed to the Klingon High Command. It said only that the ship was returning home and was about to reach its awakening point.
Which suggests that the crew had been in cryogenic sleep for that long journey.
Exactly.
And when this crew is revived,
We'll have a ship full of Klingons who think the war is still going on.
So our task is to find the ship and tell the Klingons they're no longer at war.
why us? Wouldn't a Klingon ship be a better choice?
A Klingon ship, the Prang, is on its way, but it's 2 days behind us. That may be too late. Why too late?
When the Tong crew awakens, it will be within striking range of several Federation outposts.
There are 13 colonies with minimal defenses in that sector.
Nice ripe targets for a Klingon warship.
And you believe you can convince these Klingons that the humans are now their allies?
No, not a chance. If you ask me, talking will be a waste of time. Klingons of that era were raised to despise humans. We'll try diplomacy, but I promise you, it won't work. And then you'll have to destroy them.
Wow.
Oh, this is good.
No.
Captain.
No. Captain, these Klingons are killers. You'll have no choice.
We shall find another choice. I want options, and I want them before we encounter the Klingon ship. Lieutenant, I'm assigning you to help the emissary.
Oh, you bastard!
Dismissed.
You back.
I will escort you to the guest quarters.
What's his only disabled
Captain.
is keeping me from ripping your head off. Okay, well, spit it out.
Lieutenant.
Sir, I suggest Commander Riker or Data would better serve Special Emissary Kalar.
Are there any personal reasons that you don't want the assignment?
Yes.
Too bad.
Any professional reasons?
No.
Shut up.
I withdraw my request, Captain.
Good.
Oh, you bastard. Wow.
Just raised his eyebrow. Like,
All he had to do was raise his eyebrow.
I didn't know it was possible for a human and a Klingon to produce a child.
Actually, the DNA is compatible, with a fair amount of help. Rather like my parents.
I know exactly what you mean. My father was human and my mother is a betazoid.
Really? It was the other way around for me. My mother was human. You must have grown up like I did, trapped between cultures.
I never felt trapped. I tried to experience the richness and diversity of the two worlds.
Perhaps you got the best of each. Myself, I think I got the worst of each.
Oh, I doubt that.
Oh, yes. Having my mother's sense of humor is bad enough. It's gotten me into plenty of trouble.
And your Klingon side?
That I keep under tight control. It's like a terrible temper. It's not something I want people to see.
Everyone has tempers.
Not like mine. Sometimes I feel there's a monster inside of me, fighting to get out.
And it frightens you.
Of course it does. My Klingon side can be terrifying, even to me.
It gives you strength. It's a part of you.
That doesn't mean I have to like it.
You are late.
Oh.
Sorry. Had to make myself beautiful.
I fail to understand why.
Worf, we're alone now. You don't have to act like a Klingon glacier. I don't bite. Well, that's wrong. I do bite.
Shall we proceed with our assigned duties?
You weren't this aloof 6 years ago. But don't you remember?
There is nothing wrong with my memory.
Well, there's something wrong with the rest of you. You're not even looking at me.
I'm familiar with your appearance.
And it gives you no pleasure to see me again. It isn't as if we tried it and it didn't work, you know. You never gave it a chance.
I never.
I mean, as I see it, we have some unfinished business, you and I.
Not as far as I'm concerned. According to the library computer, the captain of the Tong is Katemok. But there is nothing regarding the ship's mission.
Probably some secret military objective.
Perhaps. But we have no evidence of that.
Why else would there be no record of the mission?
The records may simply have been lost.
What does it matter? Our concern is the presence, the possible threat.
And to contend with that threat, we need information.
We have all the information we need.
That is foolish. Knowing their mission might help us understand them.
There is nothing to understand. These are Klingons. They'll attack. In their mind, we're the enemy. And there's no way we're going to talk them out of that.
And I do not appreciate being interrupted.
And I do not appreciate wasting my time.
We were instructed to come up with options.
There aren't any. The assignment's hopeless.
There are always options.
Oh, are there? Tell me, whatever happened to that wonderful Klingon fatalism of yours?
My experiences aboard this ship have taught me most problems have more than one solution.
Starfleet hasn't improved you one bit. You're as stubborn as ever.
Are you going to carry out your duties, or aren't you?
All right, I will. Upon due consideration of the problem and careful examination of all possible options, my original recommendation stands. Meeting adjourned.
Ruffles over bridges. Ranch? Ruffles have ranch? You can't say it, can you? Ruffles have ranch bridges. Ranch ruffles really have bridges. Ranch ruffles really have bridges someday.
To kind of daze them. It's enough to knock them on their ass and
You see a stun for Klingon. The stun
yeah,
setting.
it's kind of barely hits
Yeah.
them. It's enough just to kind of confuse them.
You gotta hit, what, a Klingon twice, like kill, huh?